Welcome to the year-end review of Fjooken Enterprises YouTube channel, well, Fjooken Enterprises in general, mainly the YouTube channel. And I'm hoping to be joined by more people, but at the moment I'm just here with Morbius. Welcome, heroes and villains, to Fjooken Enterprises YouTube channel. Take a moment, relax, stop your bickering, and just enjoy the show. Basically all of the year, I have posted a video every Wednesday and Saturday, the interviews being on Wednesday. Even when I was on vacation, I made sure that I had a video going up every week. Around September, I decided to cut back to only the first 4 Wednesdays or Saturdays of the month, if there was a fifth one, to give myself a break, because editing videos, I don't know if you've ever done it, Morbius, but editing videos is a lot of work.
I can imagine.
I've done a few experiments, such as I did a month where I interviewed writers about writing. On my card videos, I basically did I built a deck and put it into 3 parts, and then put all 3 parts as the final week video at the end. Hi Bones, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, thanks. How are you?
Good.
And how's Lord Mobius? Doing fine. Good.
There was an on the second last week of November. There was 3 Vampire the Masquerade videos released on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, in order to catch, because I did miss the first week of November and I did miss the second week of February for my interview, so I wanted to catch up on that. I had a few milestones this year. I hit 100 subscribers. It was the 5th year for my channel, and on my other channel, I did the audio drama for the 1 year of my name being changed. And I think overall, it's been a good year, considering on average I get about 10 to 20% of my subscribers watching my videos, which is actually a fairly good amount. If I had more subscribers, I'd have more views, but I think that's a good amount of views per video.
Yeah. You say 100 subscribers?
114 is what I'm sitting at the moment.
That's good.
Not too shabby.
Next year, I'm going to be releasing a new type of video, which is my Coffee Break podcast videos, which I've already recorded a few episodes for, just need to edit them. They'll be way easier to edit because they won't have any video, just audio over a picture. Therefore, they'll be easier to edit and quicker to edit and easier to get up. I'll still do interviews occasionally, but I'm going to be cutting back on my Wednesday videos, even though and they're also going to be the new Coffee Break 15 minutes or less podcast style videos instead of the interviews mainly. I'll still do a couple interviews, but I'm going to be switching to the Coffee Break style videos next year. I also need to be better at uploading my TikTok. I have like 300 videos ready to be uploaded to TikTok that I need to start uploading. They're all ready to upload. I just have to click a few buttons, and that seems to get away from me all the time. I need to do better at that. And I'm hoping by cutting back on the actual interviews, I can get some time to do more reading, as well as try and revive my blog, which has basically been dead. I post on it occasionally, but it's basically been dead for a long time now.
Sounds like you got your plans full.
Yeah, I do. Do you guys have any? That's basically my New Year's resolution. Do you two have any New Year's resolutions?
I've never made a New Year's resolution.
I made a New Year's resolution back in the 1990s that I've been able to keep. And that's that I was never going to make any more New Year's resolutions.
I've recently started a role playing game, and that is another reason why gonna be cutting back on editing videos, because I want to also spend some of that time doing prep work for my role playing game. And I think this year, I think it's been very good for the channel. I didn't take any long hiatuses like I have in the past 5 years that the channel's been up. I've taken, I think it was 2021, I took like a 3 month hiatus. I haven't done that at all this year. I think this year overall was a very good year.
I agree. You've been pretty consistent about putting out content, except for TikTok.
I have the card videos. The card videos tend to be very easy to do, to the point where I have videos scheduled to be uploaded in September of next year already.
Now that's planning ahead.
I feel, part of me feels bad about going for easier content to put up, because I feel that the people that view my channel kind of expect me to do full on interviews, because basically what my channel is these days is interviews.
I'm inclined to think that the people that view your channel don't actually care so much about how much trouble you put into making your videos, because they're unaware of what you're doing behind the scenes because they can't see it.
Something something that I find interesting is one of my videos blew up this year that I wasn't expecting to blow up as good as it did, and that would be my interview with Lord Morbius here about Risk. And I also wasn't expecting it to blow up specifically from India. 59% of the views of that video, which is about 100 people, so 59 people who watched that video were from India.
India has a population of over 1 billion. It shouldn't be surprising.
It is the only video that has ever had any traction in India, though.
So,
Not
which
familiar with
video was that?
What was that, Bones?
Sorry, which video was that? That got the interest in India?
About the board game Risk. Surely you know that game.
Oh, Risk. Yeah. Massive game.
Perhaps war games in general and Risk in particular are very popular in India.
I've had you on my channel several times this year, including, I know it's not December yet, but including this month of December, a 007 interview that we did, as well as several other interviews. And Bones, was the Chinese food interview this year or last year?
I think it was this year, but I don't know.
I also have started to recover old videos that I recorded and didn't do anything with, like the game mastering video I did with Chocobo. I completely didn't upload it, so it got uploaded. And yeah, this year has been a very good year for my YouTube channel.
Glad to see that your subscribers are climbing.
Yeah, I've been at around 110 to 114 for the past 6 months. I'm glad that my views are staying stable. That's what I'm glad about.
Mm-hmm.
I would like my subscribers to go up, but the fact that my views, that the average video gets between 10 to 25 views is great. And some videos some videos get over 50 views, which is awesome.
Have you considered offering free beer?
No, but I've been thinking about starting a Patreon to offset the costs of all the pack openings and deck building and other things I do on my Sunday videos.
I'm not really familiar with how Patreon works.
Neither am I. At card trading card games are not cheap by any stretch of the imagination.
Neither are the hardback rule books for role-playing games either. As I recall, most of the D&D hardbacks are like $40 to $50 a piece nowadays. Back in the ancient times of first edition AD&D, I think I bought my player's handbook for $12.99. Dungeon Master's Guide was $18.99. Sign of the times.
Wasn't it AD&D First Edition where they released the Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master's Guide, and Monster Manual all a year apart from each other?
Yeah, they're releasing them as they finished them, as opposed to releasing them all together as a usable set. Having a player's handbook with no Dungeon Master's Guide and no Monster Manual was kind of off-putting for a lot of new players, unless you were playing the previous basic rules or the booklet sets that came out originally, and you could pull information from those.
Even though the audio drama I still owe money for, that was my biggest expense this year, even with the hard drive failing and having external hard drive failing and that costing me $1,500 to get replaced, the audio drama was still more expensive than that, because I still owe money on that. But even with that expense, I would still do it. I would still do that again, and I needed to recover that external hard drive because there was stories and stuff on there that I'm working on. But even with those expenses, even with the low points in the year, 2023 was a great year.
It had its ups, it had its downs. But overall, it was a pretty good year, yes.
I hope to see everyone who's. I hope that I get everyone who watches this video's views in the next year, and I hope to still be talking with both Bones and Morbius as well as all my other friends I've made via this YouTube channel and TikTok and blog that is Fjuke Enterprises in the next year and all the years to come.
You can count on me to be here.
Yeah, I'll still be here.